After months of switching back and forth between OpenSUSE and Fedora, I realized something funny. Most people aren't actually choosing the distro that fits the way they work. They're choosing based on hype, stereotypes, or whatever Reddit thread they saw last, and they end up frustrated. So let's break down what these two systems really feel like in day-to-day use, so you can finally pick the one that matches your workflow. OpenSUSE first. It comes in two versions, and this is where most users make their first mistake. Leap is the ultra-stable version, built to run problem-free for long stretches. Tumbleweed is the rolling release that somehow manages to be incredibly reliable, even though it's constantly updating. One thing that genuinely surprised me is the AST Control Center. This tool is insanely powerful. You can configure almost everything: disks, services, networking, firewalls, all through a clean UI. You barely need the terminal, and Zipper, the package manager, is fast, clean, and rock solid. But here's the part nobody mentions. OpenSUSE is resource-heavy. Memory usage is noticeably higher than most distros, especially on older machines. And the installation process, let's just say it takes its time. If you want everything configured perfectly, you might be sitting there for hours. It's methodical, almost perfectionist, but slow. Now let's talk Fedora, which takes a totally different approach. Fedora is often called Red Hat's testing ground, but that's not a bad thing. It actually means you're getting the latest tech, but with real testing behind it. The 6-month release cycle keeps everything fresh, from kernels to packages, without making your system unstable. The biggest surprise for me, Fedora has gotten way more user-friendly. Installation is fast, maybe 30 minutes, and you're up and running with a clean, polished GNOME experience. Performance is smooth, modern hardware support is excellent, and everything feels current. Fedora's trade-off is simple. You get frequent updates. Sometimes they're perfect. Sometimes you get a small hiccup that interrupts your flow. Nothing system-breaking, just mild annoyances here and there. But the community support is fantastic. Problems get addressed quickly, and documentation is everywhere. So who should actually choose what? If you want a system that just works, stays stable, and doesn't require constant attention, OpenSUSE is a great pick. Leap is perfect for long-term reliability, while Tumbleweed gives you a rolling release without chaos. But if you like staying on the cutting edge, new kernels, new features, new software, and you don't mind the occasional minor hiccup, Fedora is easily one of the best modern Linux distros right now. Both are completely free, so cost isn't part of the decision. The real question is, do you want rock-solid stability, or do you want fresh, modern, cutting-edge features? If this helped you out, hit like and subscribe for more tutorials.